Hello, my name is Fred Amrine, and welcome to College Affordability, a firm that specializes in the best way to pay for college by bringing together the financial aid process, college funding plans, tax strategies, and various other financing options that may help you lower your cost of college. This program focuses on junior students and their parents. For planning for your junior year, this is a very critical time from a financial aid standpoint. From a financial aid standpoint, this is your last best chance to review your financial aid position. So it's important that you take advantage of this September through December timeframe and look at your financial aid EFC calculation to maximize your financial aid positioning. It also is the year where standardized testing should be focused. This typically should happen on the second half of the year, depending on the student's activity level and things like that. But we recommend that they try to get their standardized testing completed by the summer of their junior/senior year. Within the website here of College Affordability, you really need to look at the various parts of the financial aid process, and we've laid that out in what is financial aid. It will give you an insight on cost of attendance, how the EFC calculation works, other myths that you need to be aware of, and things that could mislead you in this process, because it is a very expensive and important decision that you and your child will go through. I guess one of the biggest misnomers out there is that everyone's worried about the financial aid process and their EFC and how that's all going to work. But if you don't qualify for financial aid, or some people are on both sides of that, you need to look at a variety of things. We are financial planners, we're fee only, but we bring in other things that may help you lower your cost of college, such as the proper savings plans or different tax strategies, especially if you're a business owner, that can help, and also the way you're going to finance it. The college financial aid directors are very limited in what they can tell you. So what are your concerns? What is your financial aid projection? On this website, we have a EFC calculator that's free, and there's a description of how the EFC calculation is done in another section of the website. We also should tell you to look at it from a 4-year standpoint. The schools will only give you a view of 1 year at a time, but this is a 4-year commitment at a minimum. Nationally, the graduation rate is under 40% for students going into a 4-year program. So at a minimum, you should be looking at this as a 4-year commitment financially. Another big mistake that we see is parents focus and get emotionally tied to the admission process. With the increase of education requirements of different professions, you need to really focus on the outcome of the education. So what does it take to get to that career, and what does that career pay, and what's the quality of life? All should be focused along with the strength of the academics of that school, and do they have the alumni, do they have the connections to help your child get to where they want to go by the age of, say, 25. And another big mistake we see on our student loan repayment side is that parents don't have an open discussion on what the cost of this is going to be, and who's going to take on what debt and what financial responsibilities. And by just co-signing loans and things like that, a student all of a sudden at 20 or 25 years old realizes how much debt they really have, and that can be very upsetting and difficult to understand at that point in time. So having open discussions early on is beneficial. So what do you need to do to create your strategy? One, use the EFC, the calculator. We do that analysis work for you if you feel uncomfortable doing it, to maximize your positioning. Again, knowing the different parts of that calculations is very, very important. Another important part too is visit the colleges while they're in session. A lot of people will take college visits and visit them on vacations. You need to see the student body as it is while it's in session, how the kids dress, what they look like, and your child will feel comfortable on that campus. That's an important part. Completing the standardized testing by the summer, if at all possible. Sometimes that is not possible, but when you get into the fall of their senior year, you have the application process, and it can be very stressful. So it's better if they can get that testing done beforehand. We just find it to be a better solution. And then the most critical part in your junior year from a financial aid standpoint is any decision made after 1/1 of their junior year will impact your financial aid, because the tax years and school years do not match up. So that's an important part and the most critical in the junior year process or timing that you need to be aware of. Again, thank you for visiting this website. And my name is Fred Amrine, and please find the other resources or information on college affordability regarding saving for college and paying for college, and also visit our Repay 401, which deals with student loan repayment and consolidations and loan forgiveness. Thank you and have a great day.